And this morning, I'm going to be sharing with us what the Lord impressed on my spirit. And that is how to keep the flow going. How to keep the flow of the blessing. How many of you have ever experienced something and it didn't last for too long? And then later on, you just bump into it again, and then you experience the same thing. I say, wow, I've experienced this dimension of flow before, but it didn't last too long. And then later you bumped into it, But the Lord said that is not His will for us. His will is for us to keep flowing in it, keeping the flow. So the reason is not because God is wicked or God doesn't want to keep us in that state of enjoying the blessing, but it is because we don't know how to keep the flow. As a matter of fact, there are quite a number of times when we bump into a dimension of the blessing, but we never actually took time to sit down to take note of what we did that unlocked the flow. That is one thing you have to take note of. And that is why you have to take heed. Paul was speaking to Timothy. He said, take heed to yourself. Amen. Take heed. It's important that we are sensitive. What did I just do? You did something and something happened. What did I just do? It's important that you take note of those things. Amen. Because this life we live in is governed by principles. And quite a number of times we stumble off some principles. It's called discovery. Men that discover things, they stumble into it. Newton's law of gravity, right? It was Newton here. He said he discovered gravity by sitting under an apple tree. And the apple fell on his head. Boop. And he said, what just happened? And then he started, through thinking, he discovered the law. That there is such a law for gravity. Right? So men that discover laws are men that are sensitive enough to take note of the happenings around them and the cause and effect. The reason it happened and what implication it brings along the way. But a lot of times when something happens, we are so much engulfed in the rejoicing or the enjoyment that it brings. We enjoy it for a while, and we assume it will just keep happening that way. You see, little kids think this way. They don't know how food got into the fridge, but they know that there is food in the fridge. You catch what I'm trying to say? That's how little kids, that's how they think. But as a matured men and women in the spirit, we have to get to the point that we begin to ask questions. What brought the food into the fridge? Amen. So if I'm going to keep enjoying the food in the fridge, then I must keep doing what I did that brought the food into the fridge.